Hello. This is like bringing every day, and it's Kelli. Sorry, I had a little bit of an echo. So anyway, there we go. So anyway, thank you so much for coming today. This is Food Fridays, and we're going to be talking about Cuban black bean soup. All right. Oops, as I'm squeaking my door here. Okay, welcome in. Good to see you. Let me just see who's here. I saw some people. Always a pleasure to see you. Let's see. We got Nana Michelle. Good to see you. She's our vegan or vegetarian, or is it both? Let's see. You got to tell me. I can't remember if you're vegan or just vegetarian. All right. We got Katrina. Good to see you, sis. Welcome in. And we have VJ with the squirrel raid. Now I got the raid correctly this time. That's cool. All right. Let me take that out just for a second. We've got Soila. Hey, welcome in. How's your mom doing? Did she find everything she needed? I heard the other day from Ashley's live stream. Okay. We've got Laura. Good to see you. Laura's Block Ministries. Oh yeah, Moses died.
Did it?
Yes, it did. Oh, Moses, everything's dying. This is like not good. Well, it's technology. You know how it is here. But anyway, I don't know. No, yeah, just double check.
It's good.
Okay.
This is still going.
All right. So we have Susan Vincent. Good to see you. How's Miss Ashley doing? And she's in the squirrel raid also. Nice. Hopefully she's having a good day. Yep. And then let's see. I saw Knit Pearl Squirrel with Granny D. Hey. Good to see you. Always a pleasure. Let me get you on the screen here. There we go. It's a little bit slow here. Wicked Granny. Hey, Pam. Always a pleasure. And, there we go. We got you. Squirrel Raid. Squirrel Raids are fun. We got Dawn Yarn Doll. Good to see you. Always a pleasure. Let me turn myself. Yeah, this is a little bit better, the lighting. Yeah, because we have this sliding glass door, and the light that it lets in is not pretty. But thank you for the Squirrel Raid, Granny D, and Squirrel Squad. Squirrel. What do you call yourselves? You're the Squirrel Squad also, I think, right? Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to remember all the names. But anyway, good to see you. Good to see you. Pescatarian. Aha. Thank you. I knew you were in there somewhere. We have Scraptastic Crocheter. Hey, Squirrel Raid also. So anyway, today I just realized when I discovered what we're making, it's not good if you do it the first day. It's better if you let it sit. So I made a little video, which I'm going to have to put in. You'll have to take a look at it a little separately because it was a little bit large for StreamYard. But anyway, good to see you guys. Thank you so much for coming. So anyway, this is the final product. And it's not going to be easy to show you because the camera died. Let's see if my husband can get it. So anyway, so we made Cuban black bean soup. And I'll just give you just a little bit of an idea where it came from. So we found this good book, and this is just a tip. I just wanted while he's playing with the camera. I just want to show you this tip. The nice thing about this soup is that it only takes about 20 minutes once you chop everything. So it's pretty quick, but I think it tastes better the next day because it has to all the flavors need to meld and things like that. So I made this last night to try to make sure that everything would taste good. And so, but it's looking really good. I'm kind of happy about it. So anyway, but I'll go over the ingredients. And then, so anyway, this is what I was going to tell you. So this book, we found this in the Goodwill. I want to say it was a Goodwill. And I'm always looking for different cookbooks. The one thing I can tell you as a tip is that the Goodwill has the best number of cookbooks and covering all kinds of things. So, and they're cheap. They're usually like $2 at the most, right? Is that correct? Yeah, $2. How much are the books that go?
It varies, but I think that one specifically, I think that one came from the Dollar Tree.
Was this the Dollar Tree? Mm-hmm. Ooh, okay. All right. So that's good to know. But anyway, it died?
No, passed.
It just passed? Oh, okay. No. Okay, here. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Sorry, my brain's not good. There you go. And let's see if he can get this going. So anyway, we found this. Anyway, the bottom line is we found this cookbook. It was only a couple of dollars. And normally these cookbooks are so expensive, you know, when you buy them fresh and new. But this one's called Always Delicious. It's over 175 satisfying recipes to conquer cravings, retrain your fat cells, and keep your weight off permanently. Now, I don't know about all that, but the idea of it is good. And it's by David Ludwig, MD, PhD, 2 fancy degrees.
Try it now.
Yeah.
It says backstage.
Okay. It looks good. Let's see. Okay. No, it's not there yet. Not there yet. Nope. Oh, you have it the wrong way, I think. I think it's the other way. Yeah. I think it's that way. Because there's no back. Yeah, you got to use the front. Uh-huh. But anyway, so this book is interesting. So the thing that I like about it, and we've talked about this before, is that they say that the best thing to do in terms of your eating is to eat in color. So you see all these pretty colors here, carrots, these beautiful brown eggs. We got brown rice. What is that? Oh, there's the yellow peppers there and a bunch of other things. Yeah. So, and then down here are like, you know, because we talk about the superfoods. So these are the blueberries. You see those, the limes, almonds, garlic, ginger. There's all kinds of stuff. There's ginger there. Avocado, which is one of our favorites. There's kiwi, and then all the leafy greens. So all the recipes that are in this cookbook have some kind of fancy leafy green. Well, not leafy. Well, there's a little bit of cilantro in here, which is like a really good thing for you. They say it's a good detoxifier. And then the other thing that's in here. So anyway, so I'll go through the recipe. Oh, there it is coming in. It's coming. So anyway, so the thing with this recipe, it's pretty simple. So the easiest thing to do is to, I would say if you don't want to soak beans, it's just easier to you can soak your own overnight and then cook them and then throw them in and start the whole process. But I cheated. Oops, there we go. Sorry. I cheated and I used canned. So anyway, so that's what I did. So these are the canned beans. And these are black beans. And so the nice thing, so what you can do is you can wash these, but they say to reserve the liquid. There wasn't much liquid in these. And actually these I got from the Dollar Tree, which I was surprised. And this is a 28 ounce can or a 822 gram amount of beans. And so this makes basically the half of a recipe. So anyway, so there's that. Okay, so let me see who we got. Saul Zoila. We have Arthur. Oh, someone, Arthur Lovell. Oh, okay. You subbed. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, Dawn got you here. Nice. Thanks, Donnie. Thanks for coming in. And then Granny's. How are you? There we go.
Melanie J.
Melanie J. Good to see you.
Margaret G.
Okay, there we go. I'm back. Yay. I hate when that happens. We got Kel's Crochet Corner. Kelly, welcome in. See if I can put you on here. Yeah, my computer's running slow. This is terrible. All right. Well, we're going to see what happens. But anyway, good to see you, Indy. Thank you so much for coming. So like I said, so we're doing the Cuban black bean soup. So anyway, but the bad news is you have to sort of do this the day before because it comes out. It's very, very. It's not real bland, but if you're not careful, it can become bland. So it's always good to taste it along the way when you're seasoning it. Because I'd never made this before, and I'll just give you just the basic ingredients. Okay, so the basic ingredients are you can use water or salted broth or unsalted broth, and extra. What you do is you stir fry the veggies in a saucepan. So it would be the onion, the garlic, celery stalks, 2 carrots, red bell pepper, and you use 1 poblano or jalapeno pepper. And then it has cumin, paprika, oregano, and then you put a bay leaf, and then you add that to your black beans when you're done. But the whole thing about it is to make everything nice and smooth is that you have to puree it. So you can either puree, like once you cook down the veggies. But anyway, this is what it looks like. So I'm going to just show you a good picture. And let's see if we can make us bigger here. We'll go with this one here. And then you can take a look and see what it looks like here. So I'm going to switch. And good to see you, Indy.
Angela, Precious Wolf showed up.
Okay, there we go. Oh, hey, Angela. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm a little behind the chat. We got Ola Joe. Hello. We got the Bud Files. Hey. Yes. We got, oh, you love cilantro. Yes. So it's so good for you. So cilantro is good. They say that it removes heavy metal in your body. So don't know if that's true, but I mean, I've read that in a few sources. So check it out. And okay. Yes, thank you for sharing. Oh, you're welcome. And thanks for stopping by, Miss Ola Joe. We appreciate you. And everyone's saying hi. Yes. And the Melanie J, yeah, we got you. Yep. I'm going to make sure I put you on the screen. Margaret G, hey. Okay. And then everyone's saying hi. All right, great. Well, good to see you, Angela. So anyway, so this is what the soup looks like. It's finished. And so it has a nice aroma because what you put in here, because you're using cumin, and I'll show you that, some of the spices. So you're going to use some oregano. I'll show you that. There's the oregano. You have paprika. And it's basically 1 teaspoon of all these things. But you can also change it to taste. Here's some ground cumin. A little salt and pepper. You put a bay leaf in. And then you take it out after it's done cooking. And then a little salt and pepper. And that's basically it. And then the black beans and the onions and the garlic and the peppers. That's it. So what you do is when it's all finished, you use a immersion blender. So I don't know if you guys know what that is, but I'll show you one right here. This is our nerdy Star Wars immersion blender. Let me see if I can get it in there. Does that look good? Yeah, so it has this little edge here. Let me see if I can get under the thing there. Uh-oh, yeah, the lighting's bad. Let me see if I can turn that. Yeah, I have a little bit of a glare. Yeah, anyway, but there's the immersion blender, and it has a little swirly. Let me see if I can show it this way better. Yeah, there's a little swirly thing in there. It cuts things.
It's a lightsaber.
But it's a lightsaber for all the nerds who are available. Okay. So anyway, so we got this at the Hobby Lobby when they had their 60% off nerdy yeah, the nerdy Star Wars stuff. So anyway, swing by there because they're probably going to have it again. Usually it's in the fall. Mm-hmm. But anyway, I'll plug this in and I'll just show you just a little bit of what we do with this thing.
Aisha's handmade items.
Oh, hi, Aisha. So anyway, so hopefully this will behave. But here's the sound. You see. Yeah. So you just pulse it in the soup when you're done. And that's really it. So the only thing that, like I said, I like this soup because it has a lot of good, healthy things in it. But also, it's relatively quick. But I would say make it the night before. And that's just my personal opinion. And I would say play around with the cumin. Because I think the cumin and the peppers, you can make it as hot or not as hot as you want. So I'm going to try a little bit. Hopefully we don't have a bath. We'll see what happens. But you just kind of, and I just pulse this just a little bit. Because right now I have it pretty chunky. But all you do is you just sort of, you break up the beans so that they're not pulverized, but you just want them to be just a little bit softened so that you're not eating like a hard bean while you're eating the soup, because you like a soup to be somewhat smooth. But there it is. But like I said, but you just put, and the nice thing is it has a little bit of carrots in there, and that's it. It's done. So anyway, I pulverized it just a little bit last night, but I just sort of wanted to show you how great an immersion blender can be. And these are really good, like if you want to make a milkshake, you could just stick it into the cup that you want to make a milkshake, and boom, they come out great. So a little bit weird. So anyway.
DJ Ron the mechanic, is it?
Oh, DJ Ron, good to see you.
And Hagee Homestead?
Yeah, Huga Homestead. Huga. Yeah, that's like a Swedish situation. Mm-hmm. Really? Huga Homestead, yes.
All right.
Yes. We love the homesteaders. They're awesome.
learn something new every day.
Yes, I know. So anyway, so that's the soup. Isn't that easy? So anyway, but like I said, I couldn't make it because it took me so long to chop everything. So that's really the key. I always like to say, give yourself time to, cut everything up, because that's what kills you when you're using really fresh food. It does catch up with you, all the chopping. So like I said, I used one onion. So because there's only two of us here, I usually make half the recipe. So the can that I used had about four cups of beans, and they recommend 6 cups of black bean, which is quite a bit actually. And then you just go in and just add your ingredients. But like I said, you just pulverize it at the very, very end. Now they also suggested putting the onions and the celery and the garlic into a food processor, which I like to have a little bit of a bite when I'm eating my meals. I like to have a little something, not just straight pulverized baby food. So anyway, so that's what I would suggest, if I were you, to just do that. But anyway, that's kind of it. And then how do you serve it? Now you could actually put this with a little bit of, you can do Greek yogurt if you want to put Greek yogurt in there. You can also put, what's that called? Sour cream. You can put sour cream in there. Yeah, well, if you want to, yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'll grab it. Yeah, I just don't want to spill. But anyway, but you could put Greek yogurt. You could put sour cream in there. And Greek yogurt is really good for your digestion also. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think right there. Yep, thank you. Yeah, so anyway, it's all good for your digestion. So the bottom line with this is it's pretty high in vitamins, because you're getting those beautiful carrots, you're getting the beautiful peppers, you're getting the cilantro, you're getting all that cumin. And one day I'm going to get in there and I want to talk a little bit about some of the things that each of the ingredients can give you in terms of nutrition. But we'll get into that later, because there's actually a book that I saw that's called Food is Medicine. And I want to look it up and kind of take a look and see some of the things that are in there and sort of go like that. So anyway, that's where we are. But let me go look at the chat. But anyway, this looks pretty good. And so right now I have an avocado. This is one that we got. It's very, very ripe. This is one of those large avocados. Let me see, get it in there. It's getting very, very ripe. But you could serve this with a little bit of an avocado, and that would be delicious. So I'm going to grab a knife. Let's see how this goes. I don't know how this avocado looks. It was so overripe when we bought it, but we just decided to give it a try and see what happens.
I just need the seed.
Yeah, you want the seed?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just going to cut it straight through. This has a big pit. I just hope this isn't too ripe. It might be. But anyway, I forget what kind of avocado. This is called Rivers Avocados. Like a lot of times the people like the Hess avocados. Yeah, I think it's, no, it's Haas. Haas. H-A-S-S.
Just Shelly came in.
Oh, Shelly, good to see you. Oh, there it is. That looks pretty good. All right, look how beautiful that is. So once again, here's another good superfood. So I have to scrape out the seed. Left a little bit of a seed in there, but this is beautiful. And then all you have to do is just cut yourself a piece of this, sort of like this. And then you could serve it on the plate with your soup. So bam, there it is. Pretty good. All right, this was a beautiful avocado. Boy, we were sweating it out, because when I bought this yesterday, I said, I think this is too ripe, but it could go right or wrong. Whoop, sorry about that. I keep knocking my drawer here. But anyway, thumbs up, Phil. Thank you. Oh, and that looks good. Yes. Isn't this a great avocado? This is my favorite. So if you guys, I noticed that the Spanish stores tend to sell these more so than the other ones, than the Haas. I'm not a fan of the Haas. I mean, they're okay, but they're kind of expensive. These tend to cost, I don't know if these are, how much do these cost? These are about $3. They're a little more expensive, but you can feed like, I don't know how many people. This could be this is a huge snack. Like you could do really good, with that. You know what I mean? Yeah, good recipe. So it's really simple. Oh, she found her mom's teeth. I'm sorry. I was very concerned because I know they cost a fortune. So yes. Okay, great. Everyone's saying hi. That's awesome. I know. Oh, that's good. Okay. Awesome. Hopefully I didn't. Okay. So okay. So I know Nana Michelle likes cumin and cilantro. Yeah, it's awesome. It's really good for you. So you're going to be cooking? So what are you making, Dawn Yarn Doll? What are you making? And she's saying hi to everybody. Thank you all so much for coming. So this is not a whole lot of cooking today, but I just wanted to sort of talk about some of the things that I found. Actually, I did a little research this week, and so we have some good food. But anyway, but there it is. So bam. So my husband's not a big bean eater, so that's going to be my plate right there. And that's a whole long story that we're not going to get into. No, it's like a whole thing. But anyway. Yes, that's awesome. Let's see. Oh, you found the teeth. Okay, so DJ Ron, good to see you. Yeah, Huga Homestead, good recipe. Yeah, that looks good. Awesome. Yes. Thanks for the thumbs ups. And hopefully you like what you see. And Shelly, long time no see. 2 days in a row. I'm so glad to see you. Yes. Yes. And then Mr. I brought is saying hi. Susan saying hi. All right. Well, thank you so much for stopping in. So it's been a great week. I'm like, thank goodness it's Friday. How are you feeling?
Oh, good. Shelly says she's a big bean lady.
You're a big bean lady? Hold on. Got to put that on the screen. Okay, now what kind of beans do you eat? Because we eat, well, I'll tell you what we eat, but you tell us what you eat first. So these are black beans. So his family, I think, is psychologically scared of the black beans.
No, we're not.
Yeah, you are.
No, we're not.
Remember I said black beans and then your parents almost lost their mind?
Yeah, but we eat the regular garbanzo beans.
Garbanzo.
Pigeon peas.
Pigeon peas.
And
okay.
The red beans.
Yeah.
We had a lot of beans growing up.
Right. That's why he doesn't eat beans.
Black beans. There was no real good recipe for us to use with them.
But this one is the best. It really is. It's so good. And also, it's funny. It reminds me of the chili, of the tofu chili I had one time.
15 bean soup is awesome.
Yeah, you got to tell us what's in that one.
And she loves all beans.
You love all beans.
Love them all, black beans.
Black beans. So anyway, sorry, I'm just.
Grandy loves white beans, navy beans, and pintos.
All right, now, okay. Now, see, pinto beans we don't eat, right? Rare.
No,
it's so rare.
It's very rare.
We rarely eat that. But anyway, apparently you can plant this if you take this piece off of the avocado seed.
So the thing with that is if you're going to plant the seed or you're going to try and grow an avocado tree, you got to take that off because if it gets in the water, eventually you'll get algae.
It gets moldy and stuff.
Yeah.
See if I can get this out of here.
Wreck the plant.
So this is for Mr. I brought it. I'll give you that. But there it is. But look at that. Look at that pit.
Weird bottom.
It is weird. It looks good though. Look how pretty that is.
Mm-hmm. I don't think I want some of that.
You want this?
Just that.
Just that. Hold on, let me put that down. Except garbanzo. Okay, so here's the thing with the garbanzo. You have to you have to pulverize them. You got to put them in a food processor. Like they have to be processed because they're hard as a rock. Like it'll explode your stomach, I think. they're so hard. I don't know if there's any way to cook them softer. Because usually like when people, they use garbanzo beans to make hummus. So they throw that in the food processor with whatever else they put. Shelly's like, no thanks. Let me put this down. Okay. But anyway, so I'm going to show you, this is the food of the week situation. So what I do is I like to look at the United States Department of Agriculture. And I recommend everybody go on there and take a look at some of the things that are available because there's so much information about food on there. But one of the things that they talk about are the recalls. So I try to not read that too often, but I decided to read it because, want that? Okay. There's the pit. Okay. Yep. You have to peel that off. But this is a beautiful avocado. And then what his family does is you take a little bit of lime juice or lemon. You just, you squirt some on there and then put a little bit of salt and pepper, cut it and just chop it up like little bites. Shelly's, do you see? Do you see? Wow, I know it's pretty bad. Garbanzo beans are not her favorite.
So you're really not a bean lady.
You are not a bean lady. You're just fronting. Okay. But anyway, let me share my screen. and I'll show you what I found this week. And hopefully you guys don't eat this stuff. We'll see what happens. Okay. All right. Let's see how this works. Share my screen. Okay. And then I gotta go. Yeah. Okay, here we go. So there's a health alert for spam. Yes. And let me see if you can see this. Hold on. I gotta add it to the screen. Yeah, here we go. So spam this week. Now this is probably going to be hard to read, but let's see if it'll let me. Add to stage. Slow. Okay, here we go. So anyway, I'll just sort of read it to you. Ugh. But anyway, this is what's happening. So this week, the week of the September 16th, there's this thing with spam. So apparently they had an inspection. They have an inspection service. And this canned meat item produced by Hormel Foods of Austin, Minnesota on August 17th found this alert. So 12-ounce metal cans containing Spam Classic with Best by August 2026 date and this lot number A08173. This product is involved with an alert, and it was shipped to these HEB retail locations in Texas. No other retailers were involved. The problem was discovered when the firm discovered that they inadvertently shipped product that may have been may not have been adequately processed to reach commercial sterility. So they underprocessed it, sounds like. So anyway, if you're in that area, you might want to check it out. There's a hotline number. Let's see. It is 888-674-6854. I'll read it again. It's 888-674-6854. And you can access information regarding this on their website. So anyway, so they're just saying that it might have been underprocessed. Like, I guess they didn't cook it long enough, I'm guessing. That's a guess. But anyway, and then there's a hotline to report any problems that you might see. So anyway, so I like to look at this site because there's a lot of, I know, but this is kind of like the food news of the day. But the other thing that I'll just stop sharing that. But anyway, just like I said, the food is very, very challenging, and you have to do the best that you can to protect your family and sort of keep up. Yeah. Oh, hey, Joshua. You don't want any spam? It's not my fan. Hello. Yeah, spam is interesting. See, it's a shame Samoan Watchman isn't here because he does enjoy spam. Spam is like one of those things. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm on the edge with it. Some days it tastes okay, and then other days it's scary. I mean, just any meat in a can. Honestly. Shelly's saying spam is nasty. But just, you might want to check it out. But you can always go in there and look at the recalls. And so that's always good to know. Because I don't know if you remember, but back last summer, there was it's too salty. That's correct. Joshua was saying hi to Shelly. Okay, so Granny D's crocheting. You're going to climb up a tree, hang out in the treehouse. Nice. I did not know you had one. Okay.
Be careful.
Yeah, be careful. You don't want to hang.
No, it's the coming down part.
The coming down. Well, that's true. Now, let's see here. Now, okay, so Shelly said black beans, white northern beans. Those are good, actually, white northern. I just had those for the first time. Black-eyed peas, like them. Navy beans, okay. Red beans, I'm like, I like the pink ones that Goya has. They're a little bit softer. Like those kidney beans are like, I feel like they're little bricks. But anyway, just some little things to think about. I put links to all of this in the description, and so you can go and take a look. And you can plug in you can plug in anything, any food item in the in the USDA website. It will tell you the nutritional information regarding any product. And it's whether it's a commercial product or like a piece of celery or things like that. So anyway, so I just started kind of getting into the food just because when my husband and I moved to the country, we started finding more and more interesting food. And then I sort of got not obsessed with food, but I kind of said, oh boy, we need to really step up our game with what we're eating. Yeah. And so we're trying to minimize a lot of that canned and prepackaged food, but it's hard because people who work outside the home have limited time, you know, so it's kind of tricky. But anyway, everyone, yes, okay. Let's see. Okay, Nans, be happy to. Oh, they're saying hi to each, happy to each other. Okay, good. And Lydia said Spam is gross. Hey, Lydia. Now, the only way I ever could eat Spam was like they basically fried it, so they seared it on both sides. So it was more like a hamburger than per se you know, it looks like dog food to me, actually. If you know, take it out of the can, it looks like dog or cat food. Mmm. Okay. Oh, Nana Michelle's asking for a spot. Cool. Yeah, too salty. But anyway, welcome in, everybody. Thanks so much for coming. So anyway, so this is the final product. You know, like I said, try out a good avocado. Yeah, these are our favorite avocados. We try to get them whenever we can. Like a lot of stores, you really have to dig for them. And I noticed that the Spanish grocery stores tend to have these kind better. And like I said, they're so big. Now, this one is not pretty. It's a little bit dark on the edge. And I don't know if you can see that there. Yeah, we have a little bit of a glare, but it's so dark. This has like spots, which is not pretty. But anyway, but like I said, check out those food recalls. Like a while back, there was a little bit of not a warning with the USDA, but they were talking about how there was a little bit of a shortage of baby formula. It was Nick Cannon. Nick Cannon caused the shortage of baby formula. Okay, you heard it here first.
And Eddie Murphy.
Oh, they have a lot of kids. Yes, they do. Nice. Okay, as we start drama, everyone's going to say, there it goes. Oh, Spam. Yes, yes. Okay, yeah, Asian people. I didn't know Asian people like Spam. I did not know that. Okay. And then, okay, so now Granny D likes Spam. She says she likes it thin and crispy. What's the difference between that and treat? I think it's the same thing. I just don't know who came first. Yeah.
Treat.
Yeah, I think it's a copy. It's sort of like Oreos and Hydrox. Remember those?
Oh, yeah. Hydrox are nasty.
They were nasty, but like they were
so chemical.
They were a bad copy. You know what I mean? Yeah, people, if you do something good, people copy. That, you know, which is really bad. We got Stacy. Hey, cooking with drama. Hey, Stacy. Sorry, we're not laughing at you. I'm like, this one is causing trouble.
Yes.
Cooking with drama. Yeah. So
I started. I don't care.
You don't care. Yeah, he's bored. I think that's what's happening. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you. Yeah, so that's kind of the latest thing. So just, you know, if you eat Spam, just keep in mind, you know, just check out that recall. Hopefully it doesn't relate to you guys, but it sounded like it was Texas, so that wasn't too bad.
Michigan. Austin, Michigan.
No, that's where they're from.
Oh.
Hormel, that's the company that makes it.
Oh.
Yeah, the area, I think it was Texas, they said. And it was an organization I was not familiar with because I'm not from Texas. Yes. So anyway, so we got that. So that's the latest thing that I wanted to show you a little bit about that. And then we found this really interesting deal from Target the other day that I wanted to just talk about a little bit about. Let's just like we've been sort of talking about in the last couple of weeks. If you guys haven't been around, we've been talking a little bit about cookware and then just some good choices. So I have links in the description that talk about really the best reason. Actually, non-stick. Like, in other words, use cast iron or stainless steel pots. I'm going to grab this one. Hopefully, I don't cause mayhem. Let's see. Yeah, and if you see in there, this is what I usually use. This is a stainless steel pot. I've had this for like way too long. I'm not going to say 20 years, but it's been a while. And usually, what I do, let me take him out. We're losing our camera there.
You're freezing.
Yeah. Yep. But anyway, what I'm doing is I'm always saying try to use things that Okay, I'm back. Boy, that is weird. Yeah, I just fell out. Not even sure why. Now let me see what happens here. Let's mute. I don't want to cause a situation. But anyway, here we go. I'm back. And the other camera came back. Boy, that is weird. Yeah, I fell out. But anyway, so we're just saying, like, try to use the non-stick pots to. Oh yeah, this thing just died. Yeah, I got to take this thing off. Yeah, StreamYard is doing a number. All right, well, I'm going to talk from here. I'm glad I came back in. But the thing is, you just want to make sure. Mute. There we go. Yeah, my computer is like, nope, it doesn't want to work. So anyway, so I'm going to come back in here. So what I want to say is, you just want to make sure that you use either a stainless steel or a cast iron pot, because a lot of the chemicals, they call them PFOAs, can cause some cancers. So you want to, like this. I'm not a medical person, but I left a link in the description so you can take a look and show you, why you might want to reconsider using some of those non-stick pots. So anyway, just wanted to throw that out there. So if you look in there, there's a whole bunch of links that I left in the description, just showing you some of this information, and that it's just not coming out of nowhere. Okay. So it's just, I just went out again.
Even on your phone?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, there it is. I'm back. You know what? I'm wondering if I'm saying too much that may be true. That's not good. All right. But there it is. Yeah, that is very, very strange. So anyway, so that's what we're saying right now is just, like I said, just do your research. I have all the links in the description, and you'll be able to see like what's happening. Yeah, frozen pick. Yep. Oh, thank you. Yes, yes. And hopefully I'm back. Does she see me?
Yeah, you're there.
I'm there. You can see me.
Yep.
Okay, good. All right. So I'm going to take out this camera. That one just died. So I'm going to just throw this down. Yeah, my computer is not working. But anyway, so I'm on my phone. Yeah, the internet doesn't like the truth being told. Interesting. I wonder about that some days. I'll tell you. Because a lot of people don't, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I said, my evil plan is to have people eat better and to make sure that you try, like I said, little steps in terms of your health, Yeah. So, like I said, yeah, I'm here. So I'm on my phone now. I'll tell you, multiple devices is a good thing. But anyway, so those are some of the things I want to look at. So if you look in the description, you're going to see the USDA website. You're going to see the recipe for the Cuban black bean soup. You're going to see, now I have to add in the book. The book is called Always Delicious. I'll add that in there very to the end. So you can take a look at that, either like through thrift books or, because I don't know what year this was written. But there's some good recipes in here. And that's the newest thing. Like, I've always tried to check out some of the things, like in here, he's talking about metabolism. He's saying, try these different colored foods. They taste good. They're good for you. So that's a good thing there. But there's some power shakes in here. There's a chicken pot pie, and they even have a tofu version. So there's some really good stuff in here. And then, like I said, what I've noticed in a lot of especially with Ollie's, well, I don't know if you guys like, Ollie's is one of my favorite stores. They have a few cooking lines in there that have, they call it no PFOAS, that have non-stick in them. So, you might want to go in there, and then a lot of them you could get a set of pots and pans for like $39 or $49. And a whole set, and supposedly they don't contain these weird chemicals. So there's that. And then I'm trying to think what else that I want to talk about. But anyway, that was the main thing we covered. We covered the hard stuff, So anyways, like I said, I have the recipe for the soup, and try it. It's actually pretty good. And right now I have about 6 cups of soup, so that's probably about 5-6 meals, which is not bad. And I think it cost about maybe $10. Yeah, so that's not too bad.
Shelly just gave you a super sticker.
Oh, thank you so much. Let me see if it comes up on my screen. There it is. Thanks, Shelly. I have to put it up this way. There we go. Appreciate it, Shelly. See, I love this phone. The phone is working. That's awesome. Thank you, Shelly, so much. So I'll give you a little song. So keep smiling, keep shining, knowing you can always count on me for sure. That's what friends are for. In good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. Okay. Thank you. Awesome. So what are you up to these days, Shelly? You got to tell us. The inquiring minds want to know. But anyway, these are some of the members of my channel. So anyway, so I want to also announce, oh, wow, everybody's here. Yeah. So last night, Katrina's Crochet and More gifted me 5 memberships to the channel. I'm disconnecting again. And also Christine gifted 5 memberships to the channel. So thank you so much. And Lydia, oh, thank you so much. I like the 99 cents. All right. That's what friends are for. All right. Thank you so much, Lydia. That's awesome. Yeah, karaoke cooking. Hey, Steve-O. Hey, Steve-O, you're a member. I don't know if you knew that. Do you see? You're a member of the channel. I think you got it from Christine. Christine gifted you a membership. I think it was from her where you got it last night. So that's pretty cool. So anyway, prayers and thanks to Christine and Katrina for gifting the memberships. It's awesome. Yeah, or you're saying to yourself, I know, it's hard. It is hard. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Okay, there's Stacey's link right there. And check her channel out. And I think most people here are friends. Except for Joshua. Maybe you can drop your link if you're still here. And hope you're doing okay. You haven't seen you in a little while.
And Arthur.
And Arthur, yeah, if you have one. Yeah, Arthur's new. If he's still here. If I didn't scare him. With all the crazy technical difficulties. But if you just type Kelly, let me put this karaoke.
Drama cooking. Yep,
Oh, that's a good channel name. I may steal that. Let me see.
Thank you, Shelly.
Yeah, that's awesome. So if you put this in, this little night bot will drop your link. Anybody who's new. Yep. All right. Yes.
Arthur said he's back and forth.
You're back and forth. Okay. Now, what do you do on your channel, Arthur? I whip my hair back and forth. I don't have any hair. Yeah, that's another one. Their family has some drama, remember?
Oh, God.
The Smith family.
That's beyond drama.
Yeah. Ooh, they were pretty. Yeah, they were interesting. But anyway, that was a cute song. I like that one. You're back and forth. There we go. Oh, okay. So it's funny, the camera's back. There's a gnat. So we had these bananas and they went crazy. Yeah. The bananas. But anyway, but the soup looks pretty good. It's like, oh. Yeah. But anyway, my husband doesn't like beans, so that's going to be a big no.
Black bean soup is not very appetizing.
No, it's got a nice. I mean, this has the cumin. The cumin gives it sort of a nice.
There's not enough there.
Oh,
Brian Lynn's in.
Oh, hey,
I see the pink.
Pink poop. Nice. Let's see. What does it say? Face fuchsia poop shape. Face fuchsia poop shape.
Shelly says she'll take some soup, and Arthur says he doesn't have any vids yet, but he does do scroll saw with wood.
Ooh, fancy.
Sounds interesting.
Yes. Yeah, in our dreams we want to do that, but we want to do like woodworking, but that's not going to happen, I don't think.
It will.
I mean,
we can.
You'll take some? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we try. I mean, we watch a lot of people that do that, and we love it, but we don't do it. I mean, in our minds, like his father's really good with woodworking. Mm-hmm. He should have been a woodworker, but he never did it. I'm like, dude, you're so good. Like, what are you doing?
Holistic home.
Oh, nice. HHH.
3H.
3H. Holistic Heritage Homestead. Welcome in. Good to see you.
Ah, he's Triple H.
Triple H. Oh, he is Triple H.
They're Triple H.
Nice. And there's Brian Lynn's link. So check him out. He does cars. Oh, you didn't come to my car show, Brian. I should have probably texted you. We have these random car shows, they pop up, and then I just said, "Oh, I'm gonna go." But anyway, so if you type Kelly, that'll drop your link. So there's Brian Linsling. Check him out. Yeah, Brian's been a good supporter. Appreciate you coming in. So any food questions? Any food ideas on your mind that you've thought of these days? I know there's the Bud Files there. Yep. Yeah, they're a member. I think somebody gifted them a membership also, which is pretty cool. I lost track, but let's see who we got there. Oh, there's Miss Donia. Let me put you in. Okay. Add to stage. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm eating some fruit snacks.
Okay, go ahead. So what you eating?
Fruit
This is
snacks.
Miss Donia. Oh, okay. Well, welcome in. Yeah, we're done. I know this was a quick one because I had to do the soup the day before because it gets real. It needs like a day for the flavors to sort of come together. But it wasn't bad yesterday. Yeah. Now, do you do any vegan or vegetarian stuff, or what's your food preference, or do you have any?
Well, tonight I'm making, I'm into the one pot meals right now.
Okay.
But it's
That's actually
actually a
good.
2-part. It's
Mhm.
I'm doing I did stuffing.
Yep. Oh,
Okay, cream of mushroom soup, and pork
okay.
chops.
Oh,
And
wow.
then I'm doing saffron rice. So that's it.
Okay. That sounds good. Pork chops. Pork chops. Yeah, my husband likes pork chops.
The food is mine.
Yeah.
Not my
Yep.
favorite, but
I mean, they're okay. Like I don't know. Like I'm on the edge of vegetarian. Like I've been teetering on that for years. Only because I've had like weird meat over the years. Not weird, but bad meat. And it happens, sometimes. Even though you try your best to choose, well.
well, what I
But
usually do is I go to a butcher, and then I go to my friend that has the farm, and I get my meats mostly from her.
there you go. That's the answer.
And I know her, and I've known her since I came to Delaware, so we've been friends
Yes.
for years. So, and
Yep.
then there are other farms that I will buy from if she's, because her son just had a baby. Well, her son didn't have the baby, the wife did, but
Right. That's good. That's good.
so
Oh,
I
so
buy,
yeah,
I buy from there, the farmer's market. I don't really.
farmers market.
Mm-mm.
Yep. So we're having Cuban black bean soup there, and then there's a little bit of avocado. So we like the
Okay.
fancy avocado. Yeah.
I like the avocado.
Yeah, that's our favorite. And this one turned out really good. Like we were very, very fortunate that it was a little overripe. And when I went in the store, I said, "Oh, I don't know. This might be too ripe," but it was perfect. So yeah. And these are I forget what they called this now. It has a name. It's called Rivers Avocados, product of USA. And usually, yeah, this one here. Yeah, usually you see the avocado. Usually you see the Haas avocados, which are the small ones, and usually the Spanish markets carry this one. And this variety is
Mm-hmm.
really good. Yeah, I think this one actually tastes a little better. And
Mm-hmm.
and it's big. Like you eat one of these, and your whole family can get a wedge. And it's a nice little side, to the soup
Yeah,
or whatever.
that's nice.
It's beautiful. I
Yeah.
mean, this is the best. This is the best looking one I think I've had in a while. Yeah. So I'm very, very
So
happy. But that's what we had today. Yeah.
is your weather like ours now? Is it getting dark and stormy?
It
And
is really stormy. Like of course, the minute you come on, you live stream. That's
well,
when
it's
everything.
really
Yeah.
that's really really quite odd. Is that I live by the water, and
Yes.
even in the other house. Okay, I'm right in the same town. All right,
Mm-hmm.
and the water is raging, and you can hear it because I went to pull in my plants. Some
Oh
of them.
wow. Yeah.
So
That's good.
they're
And
sending
so
us up.
okay. Yeah. This one. Yeah. It says product of the USA Rivers. Yeah. I don't know if you. It's hard to see. This
You're
sticker
gonna
is.
you're gonna
Yeah.
find that we're gonna have a lot more products in the USA.
Mm-hmm.
In
Yeah,
the
I mean,
next
we have a lot of farmers. There are a lot of farmers still here, So yeah,
Yeah, there's
but
not
we
going to
grow
be
avocado.
importing exporting like there was. And I'm very
Mm-hmm.
happy about that. I'm seeing more things in the USA than I've seen before in a while. Because I went to go get a coat winter coat. I think it was about 3
Yes.
years ago. That's what I give
Yep.
myself a winter coat. Went to my
Right.
favorite store. Couldn't find one made in the USA.
Oh, it's hard. It is hard. Yeah.
But it's getting there.
Well,
And
they
it should be.
closed all the factories, I guess, in the 70s and 80s. Because
Yeah.
there were a lot in our area, and in
Mhm.
probably closer to you in Philly, there were a lot of um
I
like
think so.
spinning
I'm not from Philly, so I
mills.
don't know. I'm from Boston, so we had a lot of
Right.
factories closed down there. I do know that we had a major amount of factories,
Right.
but they're seeming to be putting them back together again because we can't depend on any other countries anymore like we could,
Yeah.
and
That's
it
true.
shouldn't have got that bad in the first place. But
Yeah. Well, they definitely said that. Well, I think they gave it's the policy, the you know they made it tax. I guess that they made the taxes in such a way that it was better for them to leave, which is terrible. That's not good policy, in my opinion.
no,
But yep.
but they're learning the hard way.
Yes, yes, yeah. Because we know we're lucky. I mean, in a way, I'm surprised that we don't pay more for our clothing than we do. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? But we're actually doing okay. Surprising, without us having a lot of factories here. Um,
Well,
so there it is. Yep, everyone's saying
the
hello.
reason why they're going to have to do it is because Russia, China,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to say Africa, and I think Saudi Arabia have gone into the BRIC now, the BRICS.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have to depend on one another. And it
Yep.
should have been that way in the first place. Hi, Brian. How are you?
Yeah, Brian, good to see you. So he's giving us some lessons here. So you can take the seed, put it in, take a toothpick, put the toothpicks in the seed, and put it in a cup of water, and it still grows.
The
So
beans?
we're seed. This is for the avocado. He's talking about the pit.
Oh, okay. Because I've been trying to grow avocado. So yeah, thank you, Brian, for that. But I know
Yeah.
the beans, the dry beans,
Mm-hmm.
if you soak them in some water, they sprout and then you put them in the ground.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. I think somebody did that by accident. Somebody I knew did that
You see,
by
I'm
accident.
always trying to grow stuff. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you're smart.
Right here
Mhm.
at this house, I'm kind of, not
Yeah.
in between because I'm not sure what land to use and what not to use and everything like that. And I'm
Yeah.
not going to be here,
Yep.
I hope I'm going by the 1st of December, but you know what I mean? But my yard, I've set it up so that I could put everything on my deck. So I just started fooling around with the beans. And I said, let me see, these things are dry. Put them on some
Mhm.
water and everything like that. Next thing I know, they were sprouting. So I put them in the ground.
There you go. Yeah. So that's the other thing. So yeah. So like I said, so my husband and I moved to the country, and then we started eating more with the farmers markets and the butchers. We don't go as much as we should to the butcher, and I noticed that usually when we do buy it, like we have a couple of we have these huge chicken. I shouldn't say chicken farms, but they built like 3 or 4 huge chicken processing plants and farms nearby. And
Yeah.
so chicken's pretty good here. Like it's fresh. We can always get fresh chicken. The rest, I'm not so sure. But a lot of people go and they buy, they'll buy a steer and then cut it in half and share it amongst 2 or 3 or 4 families. And they'll do that, which is kind of scary, but interesting. We haven't tried that yet.
I haven't done that.
No, it's a lot. Yeah, it's
I'm a
definitely
city girl, so I'm still. But see, which was funny because every summer I would spend till the 4th of July with my mom. Then I would go to camp, and then I would go down to Cape to Connecticut to my family until a week before school started. So I was always in the country. So I was always helping them grow things and stuff like that. So I told her, I said, when I get big, I'm going to go out in the country.
Yep. Yeah, and that's what we did. We sort of did it by, I don't know if it wasn't really the plan, but we just ended up going out to the country and saying, we love it here. We never left. It was one of those things. Yep. And we love it. We love it. It's good. So I'm learning, we haven't grown a whole lot. So this year was a big, thumbs down in terms of everything died. Like we tried all these different things and just everything just didn't make it. So, but anyway, Steve Gilmore, hi. He's saying hi to everybody.
You have to, it comes and goes. So I mean, sometimes you have a good summer and everything like that, and it grows and everything like that. And I have one plant out there that grows peppers, right? It's grown a beautiful green bush, not a pepper on it.
Not a pepper on it. That's the way it goes. Like I've heard some not horror stories, but I've heard some stories from the homesteaders. They crack me up, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Oh, thanks, Steve, for reminding everybody.
My mother, we had a backyard even though we lived in the city. So, even though we lived in the city, she still grew things out in the back and in the front of the yard and in her windowsills and everything like that. So,
pretty serious. Yeah, that's
I'm
pretty
not
cool.
as green as my mother, but I'm pretty cool. So.
Yeah, no, that's great. No, that's smart. And I think anybody, if you can do it, do what you can, even if it's onions, peppers, like real small stuff, garlic, even if you can, because those are things that you use all the time. At least for me, anyway.
All the time.
Yep. All the time.
The thing about it is, I found the potato bags are good.
Yes. Oh yeah, they grow, don't they? Sometimes you get a potato and and there's no soil, no nothing. They just grow.
There's soil in the bag, but it was real funny because the first time I used them, I'm like, I don't see nothing but green growing and everything like that. Well, my grandmother said, well, no, I think you got to open up the bottom and let them pour out. So we did, and they poured out, and I'm like, and I had them all winter long.
Oh, okay.
They grew all winter long. I just put a plastic bag. Listen to YouTube. I go to YouTube University every day.
Yes. Me too.
I go to YouTube. I don't care. YouTube University never steers me wrong. Never.
That it's true. You do learn a lot. So Brian Lynn's saying fertilizer might have been the pepper situation that you had. You might have needed some fertilizer.
The peppers next to them grew. So they had the same fertilizer. So I don't know what I did. But I'm not going to give up on it because maybe it's not. Maybe it's a winter plant. Who knows? Because I didn't read I just said peppers. Peppers.
Peppers. Yeah. No, that sounds great. No, that's awesome. And hey, Rosalie, welcome in. How are you? She's up in New York. Greetings. Good to see you. Happy Friday, everybody. So hope you guys all have a great weekend. Don't know what I'm doing other than, we're trying to purge some things and, we're doing that. But that's really about it. A little bit of crocheting and knitting. Now, how'd your thing go last night, Miss Donia? I had to leave.
It was really
did
good.
well?
We did well. I got a young lady that wants me to teach her how to knit. So I said, well, I'm a basic knitter now because, when I had the stroke, I had to relearn a lot of things. So I hold the needle under my arm and all that kind of stuff now. But I said, so I do basic stuff. I don't go into all the, the hard stuff right now. Like I used to. She said, well, I don't know how to knit, so you can teach me basic all you want. So I'm going to put up a little knitting class, I think probably next week, and have it online, and then they can come in and just, whatever. It keeps me busy.
Sounds good. Yeah, no, I know you do a lot. You do reviews, and what else do? You do a lot of stuff. You dabble. You dabble.
Yeah, I just dabble in DIYs and stuff like that. It keeps me focused, and things happen to everybody, so I don't lament on it and things like that. But I just keep on moving.
Yes.
And I learn a lot of stuff with these YouTube. These YouTubers are smart.
They really are, aren't they? Yes. There's Dawn. Yep. Happy Friday. Good to see you. And everyone's saying hello. Okay. So I think hopefully I didn't miss anybody, but thank you all so much for coming. I really appreciate it because you can go and spend your time anywhere, and the fact that you come here and hang out is pretty awesome because I like to hang out. Like to try to cook a little bit too. Yeah, I hang out
with you.
It's cool. I really appreciate it. So Donia is a new member also, Miss Donia. Yes. So that's exciting. Yeah. So is there anything you want to tell anybody, more about your channel or anything about you that you would like us to know? You don't have to be too nosy, but whatever you want to share. Any other things you're into?
Well, just DIYs and knitting and cooking and things like that. I just like I like cooking. I do reviews and stuff like that. I'm getting it narrowed down because, like my life got turned around, so we had to
Yes.
start over again, kind of, but
Mhm.
I'm doing Tuesdays and Thursdays now for the reviews. So
Yes. Okay,
yeah,
L2. Okay, got it. Got it. Yep.
but
And
yeah.
then Rosalie's saying blessings, face red heart shape. I love those YouTube emojis are funny.
Yep.
Okay, so that's cool. So there's Brian. Yeah, Brian said if you want to, if you want to drop your link, type Kelli, and then you're good. And we'll see you soon, Miss Dawn. She said, "See you in the Y2 streets." My fitness friends. Yeah,
Yep.
we're trying to be somewhat healthy, but it's hard. Like I see a lot of people. I see a lot of people doing those mukbangs, and I just go, "Oh my goodness, they're eating." I'm concerned about their sugar and blood sugar and all the fat and things they're eating.
It
and
isn't even that. It isn't even that. Very rarely. I came on last Thursday and I was eating a sandwich, but I didn't want to be late coming on. I like to
Yes.
eat alone or just with my family. You know what I mean? So
Yes.
the mukbangs don't. They don't. Yeah, and it does bother me because some of them have really salty foods and things like that, and we both
Mhm.
know that's not going to go good.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No, and
Mm-mm.
especially as you get older, you know what I mean. Like once you're over 18, it's over. Like you have to sort of start taking care of that temple because
Yep.
those. Because I mean, people in the U.S. are dying because of diet, basically. You know, if not to be overly dramatic, but people are eating a
No,
lot of sugar. You know, and
you're
so the
not
high
paying.
blood
I mean,
pressure, diabetes. You know.
and then letting their kids eat what they want instead of what they should be eating. Okay.
Hmm.
And my daughter and I were talking about that because she said she thought I was the meanest person in the world when it came
Yes.
to food and things like that. And
Yep.
so we would take like apples and oranges and stuff to school, and kids would have cookies, and but they had cookies. They had homemade cookies at home because my mother was the one that did most of the baking. I did a lot of the cooking, but
Yes.
she was a fanatic cook. She was
Yes.
wonderful, but so she would bake cookies and give them to me, and bake cakes and give them to me, and they would have that
Yep.
at night with dinner or something like that, or for a snack. But I wasn't
Yep.
giving them that in school. And then they had toothbrushes when they went to school and stuff like that. They brushed their teeth and everything like that. But she thought I
That's
was the
pretty
meanest.
smart.
But you
Hmm.
know what? She turned out to raise her kids the same way.
Oh wow. Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, and the thing is, like, I was fortunate that my family ate everything. So we had a little bit of everything. Like we had
Yeah.
everything. Veggies, fruit, veggies, meat, chicken, fish, a little bit of everything. And we had a little bit of like baked goods. We didn't bake a lot, but we baked a little bit here and there, and it wasn't too bad. So I had sort of a control on that. But I know people,
Mhm.
if you make something, you'll make a cake and they'll eat the whole thing. And I'm just like, how can you eat the whole thing? You're gonna kill yourself. I don't know. I mean, it's just amazing. Like no self control. Like not even just a little bit of self control. And I would
Yeah.
just go, oh my goodness, that's terrible.
Yeah. But I mean,
Yes.
you have to have it. You have to have certain kinds of things to, make
Yep.
your body function and stuff like that. And the thing
Yep.
that my doctor was telling me because I went to the doctors this week, and that's never good for me because they had to do
Right.
blood. So when they take my blood, because I'm
Mm-hmm.
already anemic,
Yes.
I need 2 days to wake up again because I'm in a
Mm-hmm.
trance.
You
Okay,
get
and
dizzy. Yeah.
I and so I had to,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't eat anything. So when I
Wow.
came home, I ate something and stuff like that. But my doctor said to me, "You know what?" She said, "For somebody that had a stroke and stuff like that, she said, I really have no complaints with you. You're losing, and I'm losing weight, and stuff like
Yes.
that too."
That's great.
So, so I said, "When I do eat healthy. I don't eat a lot anymore because
Mm.
I don't like a lot of things, but your taste buds change as you get older. But
It's right.
you know,
Yep.
but I
No,
mean,
I
it's
got
very
you.
important. It's
No,
very
that's
important to
amazing.
pay attention to that
Mm-hmm.
because their blood pressure and stuff like that. And my stroke was more nerves, because
Oh,
I was
okay.
a school counselor and I was always working and I liked my work and that was the thing. So I
Yes.
figured if you like it, it's fine. But you don't listen to those still small voice in there, you know.
Yes. Yes.
Things
Yeah, it's
happen.
balance. Everything's about balance. You have to have a little bit of balance, you know.
Yeah, I was a workaholic.
Yeah, see, and that's not good for you. It's not good for you. Yeah.
So I just found other things that I work that are easy for me now.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Oh,
I'm
that's
retired.
good. Oh, that's great. Yeah, retirement. That sounds great. Yeah, see, now you probably do more in retirement than you did before, right?
Yeah, but I do it at home, and then when I want to
You do
slow
it.
down and I want to rest and I want to pick up my knitting or something, or I want to read a book, I just stop and go in the other room and read or something.
That's awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. But anyway, well, I think that's all I have for you guys. But like I said, check all the links in the description.
I
Hopefully,
don't
you'll
remember,
learn just a few
I don't
things.
remember what my link is.
Yes. Oh, wait, say it again.
I said I don't remember what my link is.
Oh, your link. Yes. Okay. So if you type Kelli in the chat, Nightbot will drop your link. I think your link is, it's funny. I'm going to learn it. I think it's
Okay.
renewal of 48. It's at renewal of 48. But if you just type Kelli, Nightbot should drop your link. That's the easiest way. Yep.
Kelly.
Kelli, and it'll drop it for you. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. And you'll be good. Let's see. It'll just take a second.
When you coming on live again? When you coming on live again?
I'll be on Monday. Oh, you have to put it not in the private chat. If you put it in the regular chat, it would be in the, where do you put it to the side? If you put it where it says live, you should be able to put it in there. But let me see if I can drop it for you. I'll put it for you.
Okay.
Because I sort of have it memorized, but I think it's dropping automatically. Let me see if I can find you. Let's see, Dawn. If not, I'll do it this way.
Yeah, because it's not connecting for some reason.
Yeah, it's possible. But I'll there's Steve. Yeah, there it is. Steve Gilmore. All right. Chat. Start. Hey Moses. Let me see if I can get my husband. Whoops. To do that. Hold on. If I can do it this way. Yeah. Can I? Oh, here we go. Post comment. Here we go. I might need you to type Miss Donia's link. Hold on. Let me see if I got it. If I can do this right. See, on the phone, it's a little tricky. So hopefully this is correct. Let me see. Oh, let me see if anybody. No. Oh, there we go. There it is. Let's see if I can get you here. Okay, YouTube. I think I almost have your @ sign memorized. There we go.
I'm glad
Isn't
you
that
do.
terrible?
I don't.
Yes. Okay. Let me see. Where's the @? Okay, here we go. @ and it's renewal. Renewal of 48.
Yeah.
That's it. I think that's it. Done. You see if I hit enter, return. Okay, I think that's it. And let me know if you guys can click on that link. Hopefully I did it correctly. We'll see. But there it is. Yes. Yep. Renewal of 48. Yeah, I'll try it. Yep. So there's that's Miss Donia. So she's Donia's Stroke Talk, but that's her link there. Renewal of 48. Yep. And there it is. So anyway, so thank you so much for coming in, Holistic Triple H, Holistic Heritage Homestead. Welcome in. Oh, it doesn't work. @ renewal of 48. There's steady @ renewal of 48. Let me see if I can do it this way. Hey, Moses, can you drop a link? Yes, please. I'm going to show you. Come here. Let's see. HTTPS. Yeah, youtube.com. That should be it. I think that is correct. Let me see. She said it doesn't work. Can you go into my chat?
I'm in it.
All right. Let me see. Yeah. Let me see if I can find
Yeah, it's renewal of 48.
It is renewal of 48, right? That's it. Let me see if this is it. Did it work? Oh, it worked. No, it went right in. Lydia, it works. It went right on my husband's phone. Yeah, it goes right to your page. So that's it. So she is at renewal of 48. Yep, that worked. Yeah. It's funny. She said hers didn't work, but no, it went right in. Okay. So your link is good. All right. I just like to make sure because I want to make sure since you're newer to the channel. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yes. It worked, Lydia. I got it. Okay. So anyway, so I'm gonna close out, but like I said, thank you so much for coming, everybody. There are a bunch of links in the description that talk about some of the food issues that we're talking about. So we're talking about sugar and specifically high fructose corn syrup. So try to avoid that if you can, although it's not easy because it's in a lot of the foods that you buy that are prepackaged, it's like salad dressing, bread, things like that. But it seems that, a lot of us in the United States are getting way too much sugar. And so it's leading to this, metabolic syndrome and diabetes and things like that. So there's a whole lot going on. So I have a lot of information in there. So if you get bored and you want to learn some more about the food, check out all those links in there. I have the recipe to the Cuban black bean soup. It's in there. And then I'll throw in this book, Always Delicious, also. But if you go in the description, there's a whole bunch of links in there. And also to the USDA, which is the United States Department of Agriculture, with some of the food items and the food recall. So you can go in there and look at food safety. And they even talk about how to prepare food, eggs, all kinds of things. There's a lot of information in there. So just want everybody to be more aware of the things that we face in terms of food. Yeah. And that's my evil plan.
Yeah, it is. It's a challenge. It is.
It is a challenge.
It is a challenge.
Sure. It is a challenge, but we can do it. And like I said, if you cook more from home, buy from those farmers markets, the local people, the butchers, you will do much better, I think, than some of these big box places. Yep.
I agree.
Yep. So that's where we are. Oh, there's a JHK Reborn. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate it. And thank you so much for coming, Miss Rosalie. She's been good. And thank you all for coming. So anyway, we'll be back next week. And like I said, we're always going to just keep trying to build and show you somewhat quick things that you can make that are pretty easy. And like I said, I cheated with the black beans in the can. You have to watch this salt intake. But this one, the salt was the sodium is very, very low. And this was only 6% of the total day's supply of sodium. So that's not bad for like usually like a lot of the spaghetti sauces, you have to be careful. A lot of those can be very, very salty. So you have to kind of look at those kind of things as well. Yep.
Yeah, I'm making spaghetti sauce now. I'm making sauce now out of my tomatoes. So
see, that's beautiful. I wish we had none. We had none this year. The tomatoes were like the saddest thing that we ever had this year. Like,
actually, my daughter, these tomatoes came from my daughter's garden because I only got I think maybe 3 or 4 out of them so far. There's some growing now, but so they came from my daughter's garden. But that's what I'm doing now. But
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, so you're cooking good. That's good. Yeah, have a good evening and stay where you are, Miss Donia. I'm gonna end the live stream. But anyway, thank you guys so much. We'll see you next Friday. And if there's anything on your mind, you could always leave me a comment. Okay. And appreciate the thumbs up. And if you want to join the channel, Check out Miss Donia. Check out everybody in the chat. There's some awesome people here. So anyway, all right. Well, take care. Okay. Bye-bye, you guys.
Night, everybody.
Good night.